Alright, it's that time of the year again.
We're beautiful. Future. Forever. My regular niffler.
Hello beautiful people, how's it going? I'm back with another video and today we're going to be talking about the Oscars. Wow. Quick disclaimer to any of you that are new to my channel. Before we start this video, I just want to say that this Joanne wallpaper and my Lady Gaga shirt have nothing to do with my opinions on today's video. At all. At this point in time in my life, it's become a family tradition for me and my dad to just sit together and watch the Oscars every year and then complain about the winners. Or, on the rare occasion, be actually happy with Best Picture winners, for example, like The Shape of Water last year, which was completely fine. It was an excellent film, and something I have still not forgiven the Oscars today for was snubbing Sally Hawkins for Best Actress, and here we are again. Now every single year I do actually enjoy physically sitting there and watching the Oscars, which is fine because again, it's an award show, you're supposed to be entertained. It is a bit long, the host sometimes does go a bit off pace, but we didn't have a host this year, which was completely fine, something that I enjoyed. But surrounding the entire Oscar season this year, there was a controversy. And I'm not talking about Kevin Hart, unfortunately. I'm talking about the controversy that no one gave a shit about the Oscars. And you could argue that this year not a lot of great films came out, but then again, you look at the people that they chose to win this year and you just realize that they're just not doing a good job at this point. So I think what we should do is we should go through all the winners and I should give you guys my opinions and you guys could give me your opinions back because again, YouTube is an online community where people support people. Now obviously I'm not saying I'm entitled to believing that the people who I feel should win are the ones who should win, and I understand that I am biased because again we all enjoy entertainment in different ways, and sometimes when I feel personally connected to a film I root for it to win, which is actually one of the main reasons that I felt The Shape of Water deserved to win last year and Sally Hawkins deserved to win. And we got half of that and I still watch The Shape of Water like on a monthly basis. Sound mixing goes to Bohemian Rhapsody. Alright, costume design goes to Black Panther. I appreciate that. As a person who enjoys the Marvel Cinematic Universe and who enjoyed the diversity in Black Panther, you know what, that's great. However, I do not understand how The Crimes of Grindelwald hasn't been nominated for one Oscar. I know a lot of you are going to say, hey, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them won costume design. Well, that was after the entire Harry Potter series won no awards. None. But in retrospect, they did nominate Black Panther and Black Panther did win. So that's a win for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is completely fine. Original score also went to Black Panther, which again is completely fine. And in fact, a win for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so congratulations to them. Film editing goes to Bohemian Rhapsody. Again, completely fine with that. Visual effects to First Man, which by the way was nominated in the same category as Avengers Infinity War. Okay. Original screenplay goes to Greenbook. Alright. Supporting actress, Regina King. That's excellent. Supporting actor, Mahershala Ali, Greenbook. Again, completely fine. The more I look at this, the more of a shock these awards are. Best actor in a motion picture, Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. That is the one award that I agree with of the night. And it's not because he portrayed Freddie Mercury or the film introduced me to the amazing, amazing icon that Freddie Mercury is, who has now become like a huge part of my life, which is completely fine. It's because he portrayed that character very well, which is something that I feel like the Oscars are forgetting to do these days. Best director goes to Alfonso Cuarón for Roma. That's a win for us because he did direct Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Again, I'm not really biased, I'm just opinionated. Best animated feature film, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That's a success. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was an excellent film. I will say, however, it wasn't really nominated against films that were actually really competitive, so it was just an easy win and it was something that I felt was just a given when they got nominated. But, however, it is still a win because Spider-Man won, and it could have been Ralph Breaks the Internet, which I have no problem with. Great film. It's just not as good as the first. Now here we are. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Olivia Colman for The Favourite. If it was Glenn Close for The Wife, I may have been okay with it. I really may have been. She's won most of her nominations, which is completely fine because she portrayed the character very well in the film, as I'm told. I didn't even watch The Wife. But when you have a breakout artist like Lady Gaga, right, who broke out of the music scene and came into the film scene and gave you a film which broke records, major records, which soundtrack, which by the way won for best song, so I guess that's completely fine and I'm very happy with that, and her speech was excellent by the way. You could not tell me that an actress could have portrayed another role better than a person portraying an artist, the way Lady Gaga portrayed Ali. It was a role that Lady Gaga's never gonna get to show again. If I was the Oscars, I'd be nominating people and choosing people who I know will never get the chance to display their acting ability the way they did with the movie that they were focused on in that year. The best role you could have given an artist like Lady Gaga is the role to portray an aspiring artist. She is an amazing actress, and some of the best scenes in the entire film is not when she's singing, it's when she's in the bathtub with Bradley Cooper and they're having an argument about I don't know what. However, the elements of the music in the film helped her to become the amazing actress that she is now, and she is almost never, and I'm a very optimistic person, she is almost never going to get that opportunity again. And for the Oscars to snub her just because, I don't know, they don't like her personality, or they feel like she's a bit too much, or she's a bit too extra, or that 100 people in a room thing, which even I got a bit tired of, is just selfish. I don't want to say selfish because that again makes her seem like she's entitled to it, but then again, isn't she? Which once again highlights the problem with the Oscars this year. If the Oscars really wanted to be successful this year, then they should have focused on what audiences wanted. If you guys saw the way Twitter erupted when Greenbook, and I haven't talked about this yet, but Greenbook won Best Picture. I went to see that film in theaters. It was a great film. It was an enjoyable time. It was completely fine, but it wasn't Best Picture worthy. I mean, last year you had The Shape of Water, which was a movie about how you can just love whoever you want to love, and the year before with Moonlight instead of La La Land, which again carries the same theme. It's just, these movies are heavy, and they give you a really, really harsh outlook on reality, and just, it's filled with art, which is something that Bohemian Rhapsody had, which A Star Is Born had, which Black Panther had, and I wasn't even too happy with Black Panther being nominated for Best Picture because I just felt like it was just a regular superhero film. But again, I would have preferred that over Greenbook. I just don't understand. I just don't. I just really don't. And there were moments where I thought to myself, is there a case in which I might be being a bit biased and a bit dramatic about how I feel about this year's wins? And the way I look at it is, a lot of people had problems with this year's Oscars. A lot of people. And a lot of people didn't enjoy it as much as they wanted to, mainly because people didn't care about it going in. Nobody was rooting for anyone very specific. I mean, Little Monsters were rooting for Gaga, Marvel fans were rooting for Black Panther, but that was it. Nobody wanted a film to win so badly that they just needed to know the results straight away. It was to the point where I didn't even care about what was going on or when the Oscars were actually happening. I actually woke up this morning and found out that they were live as I was getting ready to get to school. So, yeah. As a person who enjoys music, I'm glad that Shallow won Best Song. As a little monster, I'm glad that Shallow won Best Song. But, again, that snub, for not just Lady Gaga, but actually the entire cast of A Star Is Born. Bradley Cooper did not win Best Actor. Lady Gaga did not win Best Actress. Bradley Cooper wasn't even nominated for Best Director, and that just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, especially since it was Bradley Cooper's debut. And he did such a good job. But I guess that's how the world works. Well, it really was something this year. So I want to know how you guys felt about the Oscars. Did you enjoy it? Did you watch the Oscars? Did you not even care? Or are you only here to support Lady Gaga? Because that's something that I'm going to be doing a lot of tonight, just for the fun of it. Also, I almost forgot to mention, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper's performance of Shallow is phenomenal. They are both of them, weirdly enough, they are both very talented. And I never thought I'd say that about Bradley Cooper, but he is an excellent singer. But again, I want to hear what you guys have to say about the Oscars, if you enjoyed them and if you did not. And if you disagree with my opinions, kindly tell me in the comments below, because I want to have a discussion about it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel to see a lot more Harry Potter and non-Harry Potter content. Bye guys!